All right, so now that you are on the Supermatch College Search feature, let's go ahead and start searching. So I just want to walk you through really quickly how to access some of these things. So if you click select criteria to start, you can just start walking through all of these different criteria up here. Or if you know where you want to start, you can just click on any one of these. But I'm going to click select criteria to start. All right. And I want to look for schools that are in California, Missouri, and Kansas. All right. So I'm going to type in those three schools. And it's important to me that I go to school in a large city. So I'm going to click this right here. Okay. And then at any point, I can just stop my search here and close and just look for all the schools that meet that criteria, or I can keep going. So I'm going to go on to the next one. Okay. I'm going to say I want a bachelor's degree, and I am looking for schools that have, let's see, what if I want to be an art teacher education? So I want to be an art teacher. So I'm going to click on this. Okay. I could put in minors here if I want, or I can just move on. So I'm going to move on to my next one. And then I'm going to enter, you could enter the admission requirements. So I have a 3.5 GPA and a 24 ACT, and then I can decide, how do I want to go to a really selective school, or do I want to go to a school that's more open to accepting more students? Do they accept AP credits? I could get as detailed with this as I want, but for now, that's all I really care about. I'm going to move on to the next step. And I'm going to say, I want to look for, do they have Greek life? Yes, that is important to me. I want to make sure they have Greek life. Do they have ROTC? Is that important to you? Or maybe I just want to make sure that they have I really want to be in marching band. So I'm going to click marching band. All right. And now I'm done. I'm going to click close. I'm going to see what matches. All right, so it looks like there is one school that matches me 100%. That's the University of San Francisco. And you can read all the different details about it right here. Okay. And then there are some schools that get close to me, right? Northwest Missouri State University does get close, but it's not quite there. Well, I'm going to figure out why. Why is Northwest Missouri State 83%? All right. So the campus surroundings, it doesn't have my campus surroundings because I said I wanted a large city, and it's in a small city, but it does have my major. It does have Greek life. It does have marching band. So, and it is in the state that I wanted. So it's close. All right. Let's say I want to compare these schools. So I'm going to click pin to compare. So I want to compare Northwest Missouri State, Friends University, and University of San Francisco. So I'm going to click pin to compare. All right. And I can compare these schools right here, right? It's comparing all these schools. So it's looking at tuition, right? So University of San Francisco, that's $44,000 a year, right? Northwest Missouri State, quite a bit less than that. In-state tuition at Northwest Missouri State is about $4,500 plus room and board. I can compare diversity, right? So these are the diversity stats. So if, being a part of a campus community that has a large minority population, if that's important to you, well, San Francisco State has 64% minorities, whereas Northwest Missouri State only has 13%. All right. So you can go through all of these searches and just compare and figure out, what is important to you. At any point, you can save the search. So next year, when you are applying to colleges or universities, tech schools, trade schools, all those kinds of things, you can remember what you looked at. Last thing, let's say something it's nice to have, but it's not super important to you. So let's say Greek life. That'd be nice to have, but I don't have to have it. Well, I'm going to move it over here. All right. And that's going to refine my search. So that's nice to have. I would like for it to be there, but if it doesn't have it, that's okay. All right. So that is how you access this. That's how you do the search. Have fun, play around with it at any time. If you want to start over, you can just click start over and you can get a blank slate. Okay, of course, if you have any questions about searching for colleges, universities, tech schools, trade schools, any of those things, please reach out to your counselor. We are always happy to help you. So happy searching, and let us know if you have questions. All right. See you guys. Bye.